What if some of the most beautiful lesbian love stories in cinema are the ones most people never discovered? While a few popular films gained global attention, many heartfelt and powerful stories about women falling in love quietly remained hidden gems. These movies explore deep emotional connections, life-changing relationships, and personal journeys filled with courage, friendship, and self-discovery. From touching coming-of-age romances to emotional dramas set in different parts of the world, these films prove that powerful storytelling does not always need a big spotlight to leave a lasting impact. In this video, we are counting down the top 10 underrated lesbian movies you probably missed, incredible love stories that deserve far more recognition and are absolutely worth watching. 1. The Handmaiden, 2016. Set in Korea during the 1930s, this visually stunning film tells the story of a young woman hired to work as a handmaiden for a wealthy heiress living in a large countryside estate. At first, her job seems simple. She is expected to assist the heiress in daily life while secretly helping another man carry out a complicated plan. However, as the two women spend more time together, something unexpected begins to grow between them. Their conversations become more personal, and a strong emotional connection develops. The story slowly reveals secrets, hidden motives, and surprising twists that change everything the characters thought they understood about each other. What makes this film stand out is its layered storytelling. Every scene adds new details, making the audience rethink what they have seen before. The relationship between the two main characters evolves from curiosity and friendship into a deep emotional bond that becomes the heart of the story. The film also gained attention for its beautiful cinematography, elegant costume design, and carefully crafted atmosphere. Even though it received praise from critics, many casual movie watchers never discovered this unique love story. 2. Saving Face, 2004. This charming romantic comedy drama takes place in New York and follows a talented young doctor who lives a busy professional life while also navigating complicated family expectations. Her traditional mother suddenly moves in with her after facing a difficult situation within their community. At the same time, the doctor begins developing feelings for a talented dancer she meets through mutual friends. The story blends humor, culture, and heartfelt moments as the main character tries to balance family traditions with her own personal happiness. The relationship between the two women grows naturally through small moments, shared experiences, and supportive conversations. One of the reasons this film became a favorite among fans is its warm tone. It focuses not only on romance, but also on family relationships and the challenge of understanding different generations. Despite its strong storytelling and memorable characters, this film did not receive as much mainstream attention as it deserved when it first came out. 3. Desert Hearts, 1985. This classic film is set in the wide-open landscapes of Nevada during the 1950s. The story follows a university professor who travels to Reno while going through an important transition in her life. During her stay, she meets a confident and free-spirited woman who introduces her to a completely different way of looking at life. Their personalities are very different at first, but curiosity and admiration slowly bring them closer together. As their relationship develops, the professor begins to question the expectations that society has placed on her. The story becomes a journey of courage and self-understanding. What makes this film memorable is its hopeful and gentle tone. At a time when many stories about similar relationships focused on sadness, this film presented a story of possibility and emotional honesty. Over the years, it has become an important film in the history of romantic storytelling. 4. Pariah, 2011. This powerful coming-of-age drama follows a teenager growing up in Brooklyn who is learning to understand her identity while dealing with family expectations and social pressures. She finds comfort in writing poetry and spending time with close friends who accept her for who she truly is. Along the way, she meets someone who becomes an important part of her journey. The story focuses heavily on personal growth and the courage it takes to be honest about who we are. The main character's relationship with her family is just as important as the romantic connection that develops during the film. The performances feel genuine and deeply emotional. The film captures the challenges of growing up while trying to stay true to yourself. Although it received strong praise from critics, it remained an underrated gem that deserves more recognition. 5. Imagine Me and You, 2005. This light-hearted romantic drama begins on the day of a wedding. Everything seems perfect until the bride unexpectedly meets a florist who arranged the ceremony flowers. Their brief interaction creates a moment that neither of them can forget. Over time, they begin spending more time together and discovering how much they have in common. The story explores how sometimes life takes unexpected turns that challenge the plans we thought were already set. The characters struggle with difficult choices while trying to remain honest with themselves and the people around them. What makes this film enjoyable is its mix of humor and emotional sincerity. The chemistry between the characters brings warmth to the story, making their journey feel believable and engaging. Even though it developed a loyal fan base over time, it remained somewhat overlooked compared to other romantic films. 6. Portrait of a Lady on Fire, 2019. Set in 18th century France, this visually breathtaking film tells the story of a painter who is hired to create a portrait of a young woman before her arranged marriage. Because the woman does not want the portrait to be painted, the artist pretends to be a companion while secretly observing her in order to complete the painting later. As they spend days together walking along the coastline and sharing quiet conversations, a powerful emotional connection forms between them. The film focuses heavily on atmosphere and emotion rather than traditional dialogue. Many scenes rely on silence, eye contact, and subtle expressions to convey feelings. This thoughtful storytelling approach creates a deeply immersive experience. The film became highly respected among critics, but is still unknown to many casual viewers. 7. Rafiki, 2018. Set in Kenya, this vibrant film follows two young women whose fathers are political rivals in their local community. Despite the tension between their families, the two women quickly form a strong friendship that grows into something deeper as they spend more time together. The story highlights the importance of courage, hope, and standing up for personal happiness, even when facing challenges from society. The colorful visual style and energetic soundtrack give the film a unique personality. The characters feel lively and full of optimism despite the difficulties around them. Although the film faced distribution challenges in its home country at first, it gained international attention for its heartfelt storytelling. 8. Elisa and Marcela, 2019. Inspired by historical events, this film tells the story of two women in early 20th century Spain whose relationship becomes strong enough to challenge the strict rules of their time. Their connection grows through years of friendship, shared experiences, and emotional support. Eventually, they decide to take a bold step in order to stay together despite social restrictions. The film presents a story of determination and loyalty. It shows how powerful love can inspire people to find creative ways to overcome obstacles. With its elegant black and white cinematography and emotional performances, the film offers a touching portrayal of devotion and courage. 9. The Half of It, 2020. This thoughtful coming-of-age story follows a quiet and intelligent high school student who agrees to help a classmate write messages to the girl he admires. While helping craft the messages, she begins to realize that her own feelings are becoming complicated as she gets to know the same girl better. The story explores themes of friendship, communication, and the confusing emotions that often come with growing up. Rather than focusing only on romance, the film highlights the importance of understanding and emotional connection between people. Its gentle humor and thoughtful dialogue make it a memorable and meaningful film that deserves more attention. 10. Carol, 2015. Set in New York during the 1950s, this elegant romantic drama follows a young photographer who meets a sophisticated woman while working in a department store. Their brief interaction turns into a friendship that gradually develops into a deep emotional bond. However, the social expectations of the time create difficult obstacles for them. The story focuses on courage, personal independence, and the determination to pursue happiness despite outside pressures. The film received praise for its performances, beautiful cinematography, and careful attention to historical detail. Even though it earned award recognition, many viewers still consider it an underrated masterpiece of romantic storytelling. These underrated lesbian love stories prove that some of the most meaningful films are not always the most widely known. Each movie on this list offers a unique perspective on connection, courage, and personal discovery. From quiet countryside settings to vibrant cities and historical moments, these stories remind us that powerful cinema often comes from honest storytelling and unforgettable characters. If you enjoy emotional films with strong performances and thoughtful narratives, these hidden gems are absolutely worth discovering.